Today we are going to find the area of a shaded region. On our last assignment we learned how to find the area of a circle, square, rectangle, triangle, parallelogram, and a trapezoid. And now we're going to find areas of various shaded regions. So on example 1 it says find the area of each shape. The first thing that you probably should do is you should break this into two shapes that we know. So for example, right here we have a rectangle, so we're going to take the area of the rectangle and we're going to add it to this half circle here. So I'm going to say plus half the area of a circle. So our dimensions for our rectangle are 12 by 20. Plus we're going to take half of our circle, and to do half of our circle, remember that the area of a circle is pi r squared. You have to know what r is. So we can see that r is that much, and that would be half of the 12, so half of 12 would be 6. So then we would take half of the circle, so we have half of pi times 6 squared. Then we take 12 times 20 and we get 240, plus half of pi times 6 squared gives us about 56.5, and then we add those two together and we get 296.5, and this would be inches squared. Okay, on the second shape there's lots of ways to break this up. I think this is how we broke it up in class. We have that shape up there, and then we have the long rectangle. So we could write an area statement that said we're going to take the area of the rectangle plus the area of the other shape, and we have to figure out what that other shape is. The area of the rectangle, we would just take 50 times 10, and if this piece is 10 right here, then this other piece has to be 10. And 10 from 22 leaves us with the leftover piece here of 12. So we do find out that this other piece is actually a square that's 12 by 12. So then we take 50 times 10 is 500, plus 12 by 12 is 144, and we add those to get 644 feet squared. Okay, what makes example 2 different than example 1 is that we have a hole in our shape. So to account for the hole, we're going to actually say we're going to take the area on this first one of the circle and take away the area of the rectangle. So our circle, what you have to find on your circle is your radius. If we use this length down here at the bottom, then that says that all the way across is 36, so we only want halfway across, and that's 18. So for our circle it's pi 18 squared. Minus the area of our rectangle. Our rectangle then would be 12 by 30. So we take 18 squared times pi and we get 1017.9, and then we have to take away the 12 by 30, which is 360, and then we subtract those and we get 657.9, and that would be inches squared. On our last shape we have a trapezoid, and we have to take away 4 circles. So for our trapezoid, the formula to find that is you have to take the height, in this case it's 20, times base 1, 24, plus base 2, 18, and divide that by 2. And then we're going to take away 4 circles. So we have pi r, and we have to figure out what r is. So to figure out what r is, we're going to use this 20 right here, because that's what that length is. And then we have to take half of that for one circle, and we take half of that to finally figure out what that shape is. So the whole thing's 20. For the diameter of one circle we get 10, and then for half of that we get 5. So here we're going to take pi 5 squared. So we take the 24 plus 18 and we get 42. We multiply that by 20 and divide by 2. I may have said 420. 42. Multiply that, you end up multiplying it by 10 to get 420. And then minus 5 squared is 25 times 4 is 100 times pi is 314 point. Oh, come on. 2. And then we go ahead and subtract those and we get 105.8. And this would be meters squared. That should help you with your assignment 10-2 area of shaded regions. Good luck.